Hi everyone, welcome to the Real Estate Tax Tips channel. My name is Cherry Chen, a chartered professional accountant located in Oakville, Ontario, Canada. And I'm on a mission to become the Google map for hardworking Canadians seeking financial freedom. I don't know where you're located, but in Oakville, where I am located, and today is Wednesday, we have our first snowfall. And because of what we're going to talk about today, I've decided to hold off on buying my son his first snow pants. Because guess what? Justin Trudeau had just brought out another interesting tax policy to buy votes. And this particular thing is called GST and HST Holiday. So the Ontario government is also going to match this federal initiative. So our Premier Doug Ford also said that he's going to match whatever the federal government has announced to set out to do. So we're getting the full 13% here in Ontario. But before I dive deeper into this GST HST holiday, if you find our video useful, please give us a thumbs up and share that with your friends and family. And if you want to stay on top of the latest tax tips, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. What is the GST HST holiday? I know I'm offering some unsolicited opinion. The reality is that this is a liberal policy that came out just to buy votes, to gain popularity. So this GST and HST holiday, is it real saving or just holiday hype? The federal government is promoting this GST and HST holiday as a great way to help families saving during this holiday season. So what they propose and what they're going to do is that from December 14th to February 15, 2025, next year, so it covers a period of time, they are waiving the GST and HST on the everyday items, including, first of all, the children's clothing and footwear, so that's the reason why I'm holding off the purchase of my son's snow gear. Children's diapers, car seats, toys, jigsaw puzzles, video game consoles, controllers, and physical video games. Physical books and printed newspaper, I don't use any of that anymore. Christmas and similar decorative trees. So hold off from buying your Christmas tree. I'm not buying my Christmas tree until it hits December 14th. And the day that it hit December 14th, I'm going out shopping for my Christmas trees. And then they are also waiving GST and HST on food and beverages and related services. That also include alcoholic beverages, candies, chips, popsicles, fruit bars, cakes, restaurant bills. Between December 14 to February 15, you don't have to pay GST or HST on any of these items. But how much will you actually save? Let's take a closer look here. Well, here's the reality. Most of your grocery bill is already tax-free. Now, basic groceries like bread, milk, vegetables are always zero rated to begin with, meaning that there is no GST and HST is charged on them. Now, the tax savings only apply to taxable items like prepared sandwiches, frozen meats, or chips. Now, let's look at an example. I dig up my grocery bill from my favorite Chinese grocery store. Whether or not it's Chinese grocery store, it doesn't matter. If you look close enough, out of that $304, I'm only charged 47 cents of GST. So whether or not I'm having this GST and HST holiday, I'm still paying very little GST and HST on my grocery to begin with. So if our government is marketing this GST and HST holiday by helping us save on our groceries, technically that's not really right. It's helping us to encourage us to stock up on our kids' clothes and also stock up on our alcohol consumption. As a second example, if you spend $300 on groceries and $30 of that is going toward taxable items like snacks and frozen pizza, then you would normally pay around $3.90 in Ontario. Now, during the GST and HST holiday, you would be able to save $3.90, not the HST on the full $300 amount. Now, if you love dining out, the savings are a little bit more noticeable. Like a $50 restaurant bill would save you $6.50 in Ontario. And if you dine out twice a week, there's $52 saved over 2 months, which is not bad, but it isn't as much as they have marketed. to the general public. Now, at the end of the day, while the savings can add up, they're not as significant as the marketing suggests. So for most families, the holiday may mean $50 to $150 in savings, not a life-changing amount. Now, here are some tips to make the most out of this GST and HST holiday. Well, number one, stock up on any taxable groceries. Well, take advantage of the tax break to buy as much prepared foods like snacks, frozen meals, chips, desserts, popsicles, as much as you want, as much as your storage can fit, because that's going to help you save on the GST and HST. Now, number two, you plan your restaurant visits. If you're planning on dining out anyway, make sure that you schedule your family dinners, takeout nights, holiday gatherings all during that tax-free period, tax-free holiday. Now, number three, you might want to stock up on your alcohol purchase. You might also, as a business owner, you want to buy as much alcohol stock up as much as possible, because whether you're individual or small business owner, this is the perfect time to stock up because you don't have to pay GST and HST on the alcohol. And normally, even if you're a business owner, only 50% of this GST and HST on alcohol is recoverable. But during this period, you avoid the entire tax amount, doubling up your saving. Now, lastly, skip the gift cards. Make sure that you don't purchase gift cards at grocery stores or LCBO, because these are not part of the GST and HST. They're not subject to GST and HST to begin with. You're not getting any savings by contributing to these gift cards and buying gift cards. So instead, focus on buying the physical goods like toys, holiday decoration, or children's clothing, which qualify for the tax break. So the GST and HST holiday is a nice gesture, but it's not a game changer. This holiday is a thoughtful way to save a little extra during the holiday season, but it's not a huge financial boost the government has marketed. So for most Canadians, the savings are small and limited to very restricted pool of items that you were already planning to buy to begin with. If you want to make the most of it, focus on all these prepared foods, dining out, and business-related purchases like alcohol gifts. Every dollar counts, but don't let the hype make you spend more than you need. If you find this video useful, make sure you give us a thumbs up. If you think that this is a fantastic holiday that we should all be grateful for, make sure you hit the comment section below and let me know. And also let me know about your grocery bill if you have a chance to dig it up and look at it. Until next time, happy GST and HST holiday!